2, 3.
Is a little bit of a rant that I have built up over the years about Star Wars. And while Star Wars is an amazing world, it has a few issues. Yeah. So, for instance, number one, the Jedi. Now, the Jedi are not the brightest group of people in the world. For instance, they have the prophecy, you know, that there will one day come a man so strong in the Force that he will bring balance to an unbalanced Force. And they believe at the beginning of the trilogies, the first trilogies, not the second, that Anakin is the one to fulfill this prophecy. And so they train him, which is not smart. Because where you stand at that point is you have thousands and thousands of Jedi, and you have 2 Sith. And it's not very difficult to figure out which side needs to be lightened so that you can have a balance between the Force. You're going to need to lose a lot of Jedi or train a lot of Sith. And in the end you have Anakin, and he's fighting his master, Obi-Wan, and he's yelling at him, "Anakin, where have you gone wrong? You were supposed to fulfill the prophecy." And Anakin's standing across a magma lake, and he's going, "I'm trying, quit fighting back." Secondly, they're really not that good of people. I know they're the good guys, but seriously, they kidnap small children, take them away from their parents, and brainwash them to use the power of life, which is the Force, without any emotion. Which is not cool. They're not very good in fights either. You ever watch a fight between a Sith and a Jedi? Even the one that the Jedi win, the Jedi always win because they're angry. Except this is Mace Windu, who is just cool. You'll notice that when a Jedi beats a Sith, he gets mad. Anakin gets mad constantly because, you know, he's not really a Jedi. He's bringing balance to the Force. And so he does it, he gets angry and he kills a Jedi. You know, a Sith, not a Jedi. He kills Jedi too. And also, they're really not very smart with the telekinesis that they have at their disposal. You'll see them, they'll pick up things from across the room and they'll throw them towards their enemy. Why not just hit the enemy with the telekinetic force? You're up here, you know, you're doing the epic pushing battle that they like to do, I guess. Why not just force push down on your opponent's foot? Just step on his toes. It's distracting. It doesn't take that much force to step on a man's toes and then, yeah! That would be easy. No, we have to break a tree and throw it at our opponent. Or, you know, lift up an X-Wing. I don't know, that's actually not in combat, but that was kind of cool. The Sith, on the other hand, they're pretty cool. You've got Darth Sidious, who is, you know, awesome. He does everything. He fights everyone. And he wins, except for against Count Dooku. But that's okay, because it was 5-on-1. And he wins anyway, because Anakin comes in and chooses him over the Jedi. You know, because the Jedi are like, "You are a horrible person." And Sidious is like, "I may have seen worse." The only thing I have is the Death Star. Why? I don't understand this. You have a fleet the size of planets, literally. You don't need to build a single space station that can destroy a planet. Just build 4 or 5 little ones that can defend each other on the planet just as easily. You only really need to destroy the first outer layer of the planet. You don't need to completely destroy it. So it's just a waste of resources. It's a place to attack. At least he uses it later on as a trap. Nobody saw that one coming. It's a trap! No, really! Sidious, he beats everyone in a fight. Wait, I've said that. Anyway, yes, he beats everyone! Until, you know, he gets distracted fighting Luke. He's like, "Ha-ha, I have lightning! I use the Force, cool!" Luke's like, "Oh, that hurts." This is the exact same position in which he is when he's fighting Mace Windu. He's on the ground having lost or in this case, it's the forces, places are reversed. But anyway, you have a man, and you have a secondary man. And the second man has lost a fight with lightsabers. And the first man is killing the second man with lightning. Then you have Anakin, who comes in, and in the beginning, he pushes Mace Windu out the window with a force, which was a good use of the force. He didn't, like, throw it, I don't know, like a computer at him. attack, he goes and he picks up the guy shooting lightning. And he throws him off a cliff, and then he realizes, oh wait, he was shocking me. Oh, and now I'm dying because I'm half robot. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to jump almost over Obi-Wan, and he's going to cut off every limb that isn't already robotic. Leave me to die. That was not cool. You could have at least, finished the job to always double tap. Because later, he'll come back and he'll kill you because you decide, you know what? I could buy more time, but I'm not going to. But I won't. I'll just stand here. If you strike me down, I will become more powerful than you can ever imagine. Or I could fight you and then still become more powerful. I'm just going to take it like a man. There's a lot of character changes between the two prequels and the originals. For instance, you have Anakin, who suddenly loses the ability to fight in space. He's an amazing pilot if you've seen the first three. He's flipping over things and blowing up 4 ships with one shot. I don't even know how he does that. But then you've got the Death Star run, and Luke's in front of him. And he's flying in a straight line. And Vader is flying in a straight line. Vader has 2 wingmen also flying in a straight line. And it takes him 30 or 40 seconds to line up this shot. I understand that. It seems as though he's like, you know what, I'm not going to fight this. I don't like the Death Star, it's confusing. Make it. It doesn't work. And you have Sidious, Darth Sidious, the master manipulator. He's got a huge overarching plan in the first 3. I'm going to build a fake army of no humans, and I'm going to build a fake army of no humans, and I'm going to have them war so that not a single galactic citizen is harmed. And then I'm going to take power in a democratic manner, and the Republic will end in cheers, and then I'm going to build a Death Star. Iron Fist! And none shall question me. And when people say, whoa, you're being a little harsh, we're going to rebel, I'm going to get harsher. Padme is the biggest change of all. She is like, oh my goodness, Anakin's gone evil, I've had the twins, I'm not needed anymore, I'm just going to die. And that's the end of Padme. And also the end of this rant. Thank you.